Hi Gemini, it's Mimi here with your January 2018 reading. I am using the Goddess Tarot deck for your first few cards, and then I'm going to pull from the African Tarot for your overall advice. It's the same as last time. I'm pulling a card for every 10 to 12 days of January. So let's get started. Here we go. All right, Gemini. Okay. All right. That wasn't anything. I was just looking. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to freak you out. Okay. First of all, I'm sorry, Gemini. Okay, so first off, I've got the Queen of Cups. So this is like your first 10 to 12 days of January, which is just meaning that you're embodying this like very emotional being. It's something you're really uncomfortable with. You know, as the holidays are ending and you're leaving family or friends that you've just kind of really enjoyed your time with, you might be a bit emotional, you might be kind of sad, but at the end of the day, what I am imploring you to do is embrace that. It's okay. It's okay to miss people and love them and care for them. It doesn't make you weak. You're allowed to care about other people, and you're allowed to say it and act like it. Okay? All right, so in the middle of the month here, you have the Moon card, which is just a card about just kind of stepping back and taking stock of what's going on in your life. In this case, it's the Goddess Tarot deck, and Diana is a important figure. She was a huntress, and so I don't remember all their stories as meticulously, but she spent a lot of time by herself because she was hunting, and it was quiet and silent, and she maneuvered herself in a way where she could learn a lot from nature and learn a lot from her silence. So I know that you're used to being really busy. I know that you're used to like being out all the time and being surrounded by lots of people. You like the hustle and bustle, but this month the advice to you is to take some time and silence for yourself. Towards the middle of the month. So the end of the month, you have the Four of Swords, which is why I made that face, but it was only because I saw it was after the moon. So I was just like thinking, I think I'm a Virgo. Also, blessings. Mercury retrograde is over. It was awful for us. We hung in there. I'm proud of you, Gemini. Proud of us. Okay, so the Four of Swords here. This is one of those cards where I definitely lean on my intuitiveness more to explain, because it really is just like one of those different situations based on who it's for, what it's around, all of that good stuff. I think you might, at the end of the month, after you've been thinking through things, I think you might actually, you might come up with an idea that doesn't even have any truth to it. You know, sometimes, Gemini, you like mishear something, you misread it. You know, it's hard for you to trust people. So a lot of times you're like, oh, you are trying to do this, you are trying to hurt me, or you are trying to whatever. And a lot of times the person, it's not even about you, it's like about themselves. Because 99.9% of the things that we do to other people are about ourselves, by the way. So in this case, you're gonna believe something that you like cook up in your head while you're by yourself, but it's not true. So check your facts. It might be some residuals about after Mercury retrograde, honestly, because that's kind of coming to my mind, like something that was miscommunicated or confusing maybe, and you're just like, and I know that you tend to just be like, you know what, I'm out, I don't need to deal with this, bye. But this is not a situation you should do that with. It's a situation that you should just rectify, because whoever this person is that it's with matters to you. So it's hard for you. That's why I'm feeling like this, because you're probably just like, I don't wanna. But grow up. The rest of us did. You're a grown up. You can do it. Okay? And if you're not, if you're under the age of 18 watching my videos, hey. And this is what grown-ups do. We just have to own up to it, you know, whatever it is. And it's so easy to do during Mercury retrograde. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna pull your card of advice from the African Tarot deck. So here we go. Oh yeah, that was strong. Okay, here we are. Oh, see, it all works out. Okay, here you go. Six of Cups from the African Tarot deck, which is reminding you to get back to what we were like as children. So in this situation where you're gonna have to like be uncomfortable for a little while and like do something you didn't feel like doing, go back to childhood. Like when it really was just like, oh, I'm sorry I ran into you on the playground. Do you accept my apology? Yeah. And then we go back to the monkey bars together and no one remembers it. Or when we were children and I picked up someone's crayon off the floor and the person was like, hey, where's my crown? And I go, it's right here. And they're like, oh, thank you. Like no one actually thinks you took their crown, you know? Well, some of my children do, but that's a different story. That's teacher life. In this case, though, Gemini, call on your inner childhood, okay? Call on your inner childhood, and it'll help you get through this, and it'll make it light and fun, and you can even invite them out for, you know, paintballing or bowling or for a jog, whatever you want to do that's going to make it more comfortable for you. Just have the conversation, okay? I believe in you. I do, Gemini. I believe in you. All right, Gemini, have a wonderful January 2018.